This is the Rebel Author Podcast, where we talk about books, business, and occasionally bad words. Hello and welcome to the Rebel Author Podcast. My name is Sasha Black and this is episode 0. Why have an episode 0? Well, because I wanted to tell you a little about the show and what to expect, as well as a little about me and who I am. And if I'm being completely honest, it gives me a chance to get the podcast feed set up in advance so that if I do make any fuck-ups, I have a chance to correct them before the episodes air. So, if you're listening to this on any kind of device, then go me, Sasha 1, Technology 0. What can you expect from the Rebel Author Podcast? Well, this is the show's blurb. A motivational show for all the creatives out there with an inner rebel. Listen for interviews, industry news, tips, tricks, and tools to help you take your creative business to the next level. Each episode will be hosted by me as I interview someone that I think will provide you guys with inspiration, motivation, lessons on creativity, business, publishing, and or possibly marketing too. I'll be launching the episodes fortnightly in 2019 with the hope that I can move into weekly episodes in the very near future. If you'd like to hear the episodes before anyone else, then you can support the show by going to Patreon at www.patreon.com/Sasha Black, and that's Sasha with a C, SACHA, and the colour black. Who am I? If you don't know who I am, I'm a proud indie author. I write young adult books in a variety of genres. I also write non-fiction writing craft books. I'm a developmental editor, freelancer, and occasional rebel. I'm also a wife and a mum, and a collector of expensive shoes, much to my wife's dismay. I'm a lover of conspiracies, self-help, and a favourer of the go hard or go home philosophy. I also eat too much chocolate, and I drink too much caffeine, and I swear like a fucking trooper. So why have a podcast? I've blogged for years, and the purpose of my blogging was to share the lessons that I'd learnt personally on my journey into full-time writing. But as my business grew, it became harder and harder to keep up the quite intensive work of blogging. I was blogging instead of writing, and so I had to find a new solution. I wanted a new way to reach out and give back to everyone who supported me and to help those starting out in the industry. I suppose, in a way, this podcast has been a long time in the making. I've been obsessively listening to podcasts for over half a decade, actually probably even longer, so frankly I'm amazed I didn't start one earlier. I guess combine my podcast obsessory with the fact that I used to do voiceover acting as a teenager and it was probably waiting to happen. But like so many creatives, I suffered with doubt and imposter syndrome. It wasn't until I appeared on several podcasts and I had lots of encouraging feedback that it even became a twinkling idea. I've had several lovely people recently tell me that I have a voice for audio, though what that means about my face for TV, I can only speculate. But what actually tipped me over the edge was a random act of kindness. A lovely lady at the Edinburgh 20 Books to 50k conference came up to me and told me she kept hearing me speak around the venue and that she could have listened to my voice all day. It was such a surprise compliment that it filled me with confidence. So I will forever be grateful to you for your spontaneous kindness, which ultimately helped me birth the Rebel Author Podcast. So that's it for this show, a whistle-stop intro into what you'll get and who I am. If you'd like to follow the Twitter account, it's @RebelAuthorPod. Don't forget, you can support the show and get all the episodes early by visiting www.patreon.com/Sasha Black. I'm Sasha Black, and you've been listening to the Rebel Author Podcast.